Welcome to my channel, everyone. May this reading be good for your highest good. The first card that showed itself today for your reading is Anahat Kali's card. And Anahat Kali is a form of Ma Kali or Ma Durga, Goddess Durga, who helps us with our Anahat Chakra or our heart chakra. Okay, and today Ma Kali's here, Anahat Kali is here to tell you that it's time that you open your Anahat Chakra now. In the past, it seems like you had a lot of experiences where you had no choice but to close off your heart chakra. Close it off to unconditional love sometimes, to acceptance sometimes, because of the hurt that you had to experience in the past. And this hurt was not from just anyone. This hurt came from people that you truly trusted. Your closest friends or relations, could be your parents, your spouse, your closest friends or siblings. And once you went through that experience, it was very painful for you. And who would want to go through that experience again? And naturally your heart chakra closed. Ma Anahat Kali is here to tell you that it's time to open your heart chakra again. She's here to tell you that it's time to surrender because you learned your lessons through those experiences. Okay, and it's time that you keep those lessons, but you move on from what happened and not keep those painful experiences with you anymore, because they're not going to serve you. They were just there to serve you, to help you learn these lessons, which you did. And it's time for you to trust and surrender fully in the cosmic powers, in the divine powers, and move on, because you have a beautiful life with beautiful experiences, and yes, a lot more beautiful experiences coming ahead. But these experiences are not going to be as hard and tough and heartbreaking as the one you had to go through in the past. So Ma Kali, Ma Anahat Kali is here to tell you to surrender and trust. And once you start accepting this cosmic blessing, and you will start receiving more blessings, and it's going to become easier for you to surrender. The next card here is called Rukmini's Prayer, and the story goes like this. So Rukmini was Lord Krishna's wife, and Lord Krishna loved her very, very dearly because she was so devoted to Lord Krishna. There was another devotee of Lord Krishna who was very jealous of Rukmini, and she wanted to show Lord Krishna that she was more devoted and she loved Lord Krishna more. So she decided to get a huge balance weighing machine, and she had Lord Krishna sit on one side of the balance, and she said she's going to put a lot of gold and jewel and a lot of wealth on the other side, and once it balances out to Lord Krishna's weight, she's going to give out that wealth in honor of Lord Krishna. So Lord Krishna agreed, and he sat on one side of that huge weighing machine, the balance, and the devotee started putting all her wealth, her gold, her jewelry, and to her astonishment, the balance wouldn't even budge, not even a little bit. So then she asked other devotees to bring more gold and jewels, and they started putting their expensive items on the other side of the balance, but it wouldn't budge even a little bit. Finally, she was so embarrassed, she went to Rukmini and she asked if she had anything that she could put on the balance. Rukmini just got one leaf of holy basil, and holy basil is very sacred in India, and people pray to holy basil. She got just one leaf of holy basil and prayed to it with all her heart and all her devotion, and she put that on the balance. And as soon as Rukmini did that, not only did the balance equal itself to Lord Krishna's weight, it also became heavier than Lord Krishna, showing, how much Lord Krishna loved and appreciated her true devotion. And this is exactly what Ma Kali wants to tell you: to truly surrender and truly accept whatever happened was for your best. And when you surrender and you accept, it's going to help you move on. Okay, the next card we have is of Chandra's transience. And Chandra's transience is a story about the moon god Chandra, who became very lustful at one point, and he abducted Brihaspati, or Jupiter's wife. And all of the gods became fearful that Brihaspati, or Jupiter, is going to get very angry now. So they went to Chandra and got Jupiter's wife back and made sure she went back to Jupiter. But Chandra's lust just grew even more from there on. So we went ahead and he married 27 wives, and these were 27 sisters, and they were daughter of King Daksha. He particularly liked one of the 27 wives the best. Now, the 27 wives were actually the nakshatras in Indian astrology, ancient Indian astrology. There are 27 constellations around the moon, and these are called nakshatras. But she liked one of those wives the most, and her name was Rohini. And he would spend all her time with her and give her all of her attention. And this made the other 26 sisters very jealous, and they felt ignored, and they went to their father and complained, and the father became so angry that he cursed Chandra that he's going to lose all of his powers. And he did. The moon lost all of his powers, and the 26 wives were surprised that this is what the father did. They just went to complain about the husband not paying attention to them, but they didn't realize that it's going to end up being so that the husband would lose all of his powers. So Lord Chandra, or moon, realized that, and then prayed to Shiva, and Shiva said that he's going to weaken the effect of the curse. So the first 15 days, which is the waning moon, the moon would have no powers, and then for the next 15 days, the waxing, the moon would have powers. Okay, so a balancing out of things, okay, which also is indicating that yes, you have to surrender and you have to accept, but you also have to accept the fact that this is not going to be easy for you, because you have been hurt so much in the past that it's not going to be a button that you're just going to click and then all of a sudden you're going to start accepting and open to everyone. You're going to have some strong days and some weak days, and it's going to be okay. Okay, the most important thing is that you are devoted to divine, and you are you trust fully the divine powers, and you have full faith, unwavering faith that you are on the correct path and divine is guiding you, okay, and taking you on this beautiful journey ahead. There, I also see another card, which is the Justice card, which also has the balance. And this is another reminder for you to, balance things out, okay? Balance them out by knowing that you're going to have some good and bad days, and it's perfectly fine, but also balance out what you have learned. Don't forget your lessons, okay? You will meet new people. I see that you will have a new love connection coming up, okay? And it seems like a very pure love connection. But it's important, no matter how pure and how genuine it is, you cannot forget your lessons, okay? And you have to keep looking back at the reflection, at the lessons that you have learned, and not ignore the red flags and balance things out, okay? I'm not asking you to remember all the negative emotions. That's not what I'm saying. That you have to get rid of those. What I'm trying to say is that remember the pearls of wisdom that you got from these experiences. They have made you a much wiser person, and it's important that you balance things out and look for the good, bad, and the ugly before making any decisions, okay? This new love connection that's coming up does look like a connection that's going to be equal. It's going to be equal give and take. This person is going to have a beautiful, loving, sensitive heart just like yours, and maybe this person might have been hurt in the past as well, and this is going to be a person who is ready to give you, not like in the past when people just wanted to take and take and take and not give anything in return. This time this person is going to give you all that you deserve, all of the love and attention that you absolutely deserve, okay? And you already are a person who loves giving, so it's going to be equal give and take. And this person is ready to come towards you, okay? So maybe someone has already approached you, or if not, there is someone who is looking at you and ready to approach you, and it's going to be a love connection, okay? Remember, how in the past there were people who may have showed you love in the beginning, but they became jealous of you because of the amazing, magnanimous personality you have. First they were attracted to that, but then they became jealous and they wanted to pull you down. Remember how sometimes you were left out in the cold and you didn't even have the energy to pick your head and look around to see, how you could find some solace, how you could get in, away from the cold. So remember all of those lessons. Don't forget those as you move forward. And also remember the people who always had your back, okay? This is your soul family, and these people have always helped you and will always be there for you. And it's important that you do have their back, but just remember these people, that these were your true friends who were truly there for you, okay? And in life, if these friends ever make a mistake, it's important that you love them unconditionally, accept them for who they are, and forgive them unconditionally as well, okay? They're part of your soul family. You have gained a new perspective in life, okay? And your heart is naturally opening up, but it's a choice now. Where do you put your attention? Do you put your attention to what you're manifesting? Do you put your attention to what happened in the past? And whatever you put your attention to most is going to manifest faster, okay? So I can see that you're manifesting a mentor or a guru, and maybe this guru is already in your life, but you're going to start getting a huge amount of wisdom from this person, or a new person, a wise person is going to enter your life, okay? This is going to be a very warm and wise and kind person who is ready to extend help and show you the path of success. Okay, this person has a lot of experience, and this is a very loyal person who's always going to be by your side. So it's important for you to keep your focus on this beautiful blessing that is coming your way. Okay, and all this wisdom is going to lead you to a life of comfort, a life of luxury, a life where you don't have to worry about relationships, you don't have to worry about your finances, you don't have to worry about any kind of stresses. You know, a truly comfortable life. It's very important that you keep your eye on all the positives, and you are doing your affirmations every day, and you're surrendering to this new blessing that is coming from the cosmos for you. Okay, and it's important that you also maintain your relationships, maybe even make new friends. Okay, maybe because of what happened in the past, you did not want to make new friends and you were closed off to that. So maybe make new friends and focus on this positive change that is coming your way. Okay, and that's going to keep you away from all of the past negativity that happened, because that's just not worth it anymore. So this was my reading for you. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give me a thumb up. I would appreciate that, and I would see you next time. Bye.